Hola, Español tres. Sorry I can't be in class today. I have a fun all-day meeting to attend. I would rather be with you. But I didn't want you to miss out on learning about one of my favorite topics. That's the difference between por and para. So if you have this little card that we made last class, can you kindly go get that card? I'm going to walk you through the rules today. So would you get your packet? Yours is digital, of course, but would you get your packet? And we're going to go through the notes. And for each note, I'm going to give you something you need to draw on your por and para card. Reading from the notes we have here for por. There are 7 rules. That's 7 rules about when we use por. For the first rule, I want you to think of it as motion. Movimiento o lugar general. Movement, motion in general. I want you to think of this as the word por, in addition to meaning for, can mean per, along, by, around, through. So I want you to think of motion, per, around, along, and through. When it's motion, the cat went through the window. El gato pasó por la ventana. For your little drawing, I want you to draw like the infinity symbol, ooh, because that means motion. So when it's through and around and along and during, that's going to be por. Por. Rule number 2, duration of time. Would you kindly draw a little clock like this, a clock? Anything that has to do with time is going to be por. We were in Spanish class for 80 minutes. Estuvimos en la clase de español por 80 minutos. Think of time, think of por. So far, you should have an infinity symbol and a little clock written on your por card. Third rule, the reason or the motive for an action. Why did Romeo and Juliet die? They died for love. Por amor. Por amor. What was the reason of an action? For, por. So think of Romeo and Juliet. Think of love. And on your por card, can you draw a little heart? Motivation for, movement, time. Rule number 4. Think of por as a synonym for to get. I went to Jewel to get some milk. Fui a Jewel por leche. So on your por card, can you draw a little picture of Jewel or a picture of what you might get at a grocery store? So I've got to get, time, motion, and motivation, why you did something for. Number 5, modo para hacer algo, by way of, by means of. Think about, how do you like to travel? Do you like to travel by foot? Do you like to travel by plane? Do you like to travel by boat? So draw, how do you prefer to travel? Draw, I'm going to draw my car. I like driving places. There's my car. It's pretty cool. How do you like to travel? By what, which means yo viajo por coche. Number 6, in exchange for or substitution for. Draw a money sign. Draw the big dollar. When it has to do with money, it's por. How much did you pay for that Tesla? ¿Cuánto pagaste por el Tesla? And the last por is, think of it as just, when would you say per? How much does an apple cost per pound? Or I'm thinking of my huge pumpkin in my garden, and I might say, how much would I sell that pumpkin for? La calabaza cuesta 25 centavos por libra. By. So per. So think of per, think of by, maybe draw a scale if you know how to draw a scale. My scale is really bad, so I'm going to label it. So let's review what we have on our por card. Money in exchange for. Love, motivation for. My scale, per pound. Jewel, I went for milk. I went to get milk. The duration of time, we were in class for 80 minutes. Motion, around, through, during, by, all those extra words, and method of transportation. So now flip your card over. And we're going to look at when do we use para. Para. First one is destination. Where's your destination? I am going to Spain, España. There it is. It is my destination. So I would draw a big arrow. It's my destination. Spain is my destination. On your para side, an arrow, and write destination. Destination. Next rule for para. Una hora determinada. This is like deadlines. I need this by 3 o'clock. Got it? What is your deadline? So I think of a slap. What's the deadline? You will do this by Friday. You will do this by 5 o'clock. Slap. So on your para side, write down slap, deadline. Rule number 3, propósito, meta plus an infinitive. This is like in order to. Why do you study? ¿Por qué estudias? Yo estudio para sacar una A. I study in order to get an A. So would you draw an A or an A plus on your para side and think, why? What's the purpose? Destination, deadlines. Next reason. Purpose as in what it's used for. So let's think of my coffee cup, which is right here. It's invisible. What's this cup for? This cup is para café. This cup is para agua. What's it used for? So on your para side, would you draw a coffee cup or a hot chocolate cup? Mine's got some nice coffee coming out of it. That cup, what is it for? What is its purpose? What is it used for? Number 5, happy birthday. This present is for you. Yay. Number 5, recipient. It's for you. Draw a present and think happy birthday. This is my beautiful present. That's a present. You know who it's for? Para ustedes. Remember the dollar? Oops, sorry, I screwed up wrong side. Put the present on the para side. See this present? You know who it's for? Para ustedes. Number 6, comparing something for an opinion. On your para side, can you write a tiny little freshman? Draw a picture of a tiny little freshman. He's so cute. Oh my gosh, for a freshman, he's so smart. For a freshman, he's so talented. It's what we call an unexpected comparison, something you wouldn't necessarily think. And number 9, employment. Who do you work for? Do you work for McDonald's? Do you work for Rolling Meadows High School? Who do you work for? Yo trabajo para Rolling Meadows High School. So draw something on your para side that reminds you of employment. So on mine, I have a Rolling Meadows High School. That's where I work. I have a present because this is for you. I have my tiny little freshman because, wow, for a freshman, he's so cool. What it's used for. I have my coffee cup. And why do you study? I study in order to get an A. When do you need that by? By 4 o'clock on the dot. And the plane, destination, where is it going to? Couple extra bonus little rules. Can you please look at the bottom of the para side? The word buscar. Buscar means to look for. You don't need por, you don't need para. It's just to look for. So for example, if I lost my glasses, where's my glasses? Yo busco mis lentes. I'm looking for them. I don't need the word por, I don't need the word para, just help me find my glasses. Pedir. Pedir means to ask for, right? You can ask for help whenever you want to. Ustedes pueden pedir ayuda cuando desean. Last one, esperar. Esperar simply means to wait for or to hope for. You don't need a para, nothing like that. couple extra notes on the por side. Look at these fun words here. Por aquí, around here. Por eso, that's why. Therefore, por eso. Por ejemplo, for example, and por fin. So now that you know all these rules, use your card. I want you to try the practice on page 7. And when you're ready, I'm going to have the sub read the answers to you. Drop me a comment. Leave me a comment with how did you do on this practice? And you have yourself a great day. Don't forget to subscribe. Doña 2022. Love ya. Adios.